Kia ora koutou, ko Nicholas Swan tuku ingoa. I'm a partner in Chapman Tripp's Wellington litigation and disputes practice. I've been delighted to have been working with the Aotearoa Circle over the last few years. We've done some legal advice for them as to legal duties to manage climate-related financial risk. In 2019, we did a legal opinion for them on director duties to manage that risk. And just last week, we were delighted to release a further legal opinion we've prepared on the duties of trustees in New Zealand to identify and manage climate-related financial risk. Now, this is a piece of work that has been underway for some time. In 2019, it was then partner Daniel Calderemus and I who co-authored the report on directors' duties, and which was peer-reviewed by senior barrister Alan Galbraith QC. This year, we have focused on trustee duties, and the advice really confirms what you would hope would be unsurprising advice for trustees in New Zealand, which is that climate change is having a real impact and will have a real impact on trust property, so investment property, and also portfolio share investments, etc. And trustees that are not aware of this and are not properly identifying and managing this risk for their investments will be increasingly exposed if they don't start to do so in future. So the advice really focuses on trustee law in New Zealand. It looks at the new 2019 Trusts Act, and we focus on the key duties for trustees to act in the best interests of beneficiaries, to make prudent investments, which is a specific power duty under the Act, and to act impartially between beneficiaries. And it's the duty of prudent investment and also to act impartially between beneficiaries, which are particularly interesting when you're looking at duty to manage these long-term investments, particularly for unborn or future generations of beneficiaries that might be caught by a particular family trust. So trust law is wide and varied. There are all sorts of trusts and different ways that a trust law intersects with prudent management of assets from a climate risk perspective. Obviously, all of that will need its own advice on the particular trust deed at issue, but we're really excited to be talking to the business community in New Zealand around what this will mean for different types of trusts that have been established in New Zealand, and what trustees should be doing to make sure that they are properly taking into account these risks. In New Zealand, this is particularly so given that we've had the passing of the incoming legislation which is going to require disclosure of climate-related financial risk from a lot of our big businesses and our banks, insurers and fund managers. And we've also had the final advice from the Climate Change Commission, which really articulates a lot of these regulatory risks coming through as a result of climate change. So different impacts for different sectors. And against that backdrop, it's really becoming more and more important for trustees to be aware of this. So we're looking forward to a webinar with Aotearoa Circle members and partners coming up later in August, and I really welcome discussion from those of you that dive in and work through the legal opinion, which we'll have available on the Aotearoa Circle's website. Thanks very much.